what was exchanged between the person on the sidewalk and the driver, but we do know that the air unit, the LAPD air unit overhead, did see what, who was involved in that. And we're seeing some very aggressive driving as we're going northbound now on Crenshaw Boulevard, now on the wrong side of the road. This is some extreme driving, hitting almost 80 miles an hour here, continuing northbound. We were using that median lane, and now we're back on the right side of the lane. Now this driver's hopefully slowing down a little bit, going through hopefully that intersection had a green light, and now we're hitting some traffic. So we're slamming on the brakes and going back onto the shoulder here. There's a parked car. We're going to go onto the sidewalk now. It's going to be hard to see here as we go under a tree. We're going to see that car come back out from that driveway, from using that sidewalk. Hopefully LAPD was able to get around that car as well. And we're continuing northbound now on Crenshaw. Really excessive rates of speed. Definitely unsafe for this neighborhood. If you're in the mid-city area, just stay off the roads if you can and lock your doors, because you don't know if this driver may try to jump out of the car. If he gets stuck, that could definitely lead to a very dangerous situation. It looks like LAPD taking no chances. They're getting around this traffic as well, and those 77th Division officers who've been following this pursuit from the very beginning are staying very close to this vehicle. Now that first patrol car right behind the vehicle, they have the doors open, and it looks like we may have had some contact here between the suspect vehicle and that silver Nissan over there on the right side. And it looks like this driver almost in a panic now, and a truck may be getting involved, possibly blocking him in. This truck, it's hard to tell if this truck is trying to get involved or if this is just accidental.
It's absolutely intentionally trying to get involved in this.
The suspect driver is almost pinned in there. You can see LAPD seeing the situation, and the suspect has hands out of the window. This is definitely a good sign. Who knows if this truck is possibly law enforcement or just a concerned citizen. LAPD has guns drawn, and the suspect has their hands out of the window, and hopefully, after we saw this pursuit go through a very dangerous phase on surface streets from Crenshaw Boulevard north of the 10, hopefully we're seeing this thing come to an end here now.
Yeah, I'm wondering about this, the truck. You're kind of thinking, I hope that truck stays there, but I'm also kind of concerned for that person inside the cab, because if you
they're asking him to leave.
Just get out of the car.
To exit the vehicle.
They're telling him to get out. They're telling him to get out. And these LAPD officers have to also be concerned of the drivers that were going southbound on Crenshaw. They're yelling at them to get out of the way too, to leave their cars parked and get out of the way, because there's the issue of crossfire. If officers have to use their weapons for any reason, they want to make sure that there's nobody in harm's way, and you can pull out of the vehicle some other way.
It does appear that his pants are
the
stuck,
sunroof.
but here he is coming through. He's
rolling out.
That was very graceful.
He rolls over, and it does appear, judging by this kind of
time, people trying to get home with their kids or leave work or do whatever they need to do. But Crenshaw's a busy road, and so
here those officers come. They're going to clear the vehicle. They're going to make sure that no one else or nothing else of a dangerous capacity is in and around the vehicle. They're going to open the trunk, and now they're moving in from their vehicles towards the suspect, and they're going to grab one arm, they're going to grab the other arm, slap the cuffs on, and bring this to a conclusion. We're just glad from how erratically this pursuit got at the very end. We're just glad nobody else was hurt, except for maybe this suspect getting a little embarrassed there, exiting the vehicle.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, again, we're happy to see this come to an end, especially by the way the suspects certainly changed their driving attitude, and he's really agitated right now, still yelling at the officer.